Hey everybody, my name is Tori. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for coming. I originally created this channel to vlog and process my emotions. As many of you have read in the description, I suffer from mental illness. I also have a few physical illnesses. But for the most part, the mental illness is what basically controls my life. As many of you out there with mental illness know, it's not an easy thing to defeat. Every day is a battle. I have major depressive disorder, anxiety, multiple panic attacks, and I've recently been diagnosed with PTSD. I'm definitely willing to discuss these if anyone has any questions. For the most part, this first video is basically going to be just introducing myself. I'm married. I have two beautiful children. One just turned 18. The other is fixing to be 16 in November. I'm 34 years old. I'm married. Unfortunately, right now my husband is incarcerated, and I'm not sure when he'll be home. This wall behind me is covered with beautiful cards and letters that he writes me. He's my best friend, one of the most important and amazing people I've ever met. And he gives me strength. Every day is not a great day. I deal with suicidal ideations, which is basically thoughts of suicide. A couple of years ago, I attempted to take my life. I made 4 trips to a mental hospital, and eventually I got signed up with a mental health care facility, and I have a caseworker, and I'm on my medications. They definitely help, but as I said, every day's a struggle. My biggest struggle right now is living a semi-normal life. I tend to isolate a lot. It's very hard to want to get up and be productive. It's very hard to want to even step outside most days. I've become very good at hiding it, though. People ask, how are you doing? And as most of us with mental illness know, or even physical illness, a lot of times we say fine. And we know that's not true. Fine is our code word for I'm not doing good at all, but I don't want to worry you or bother you. So we'll just say I'm okay. I also have a dog. He helps on most days. His name is Blue. He's right here at my feet. I don't know if you can see him. That's my 3-year-old pit bull named Blue. And I love him and adore him. He keeps me sane most days. As I said, I'm basically just here to tell my story. There's so many people out there that are just struggling and feel like they're alone. I know, I've been there. I've been there where you can be surrounded by a million people and still feel like the only person in the room. And then there's those moments when you're completely alone, and that's when you feel the best. And it's scary. It's scary to feel that way. To know that the only time you feel comfort is to be completely in solitude, isolated from the whole world. It's scary, and all it does is further depress us. In that moment, we feel like it's all right. But gradually, those thoughts creep in, and it doesn't make things easier. My one thing I want to really promote with these videos is getting your story out there. Whether you journal or you write, draw or sing or write songs, even if you just journal, tell someone your story. They deserve to be told. Healing begins with those steps. I know, because I'm taking them finally. I've held everything in for so long. And for the longest time, I thought, you know what? I've pretty much beat this. I can do this. But when my husband went away, I realized more and more that I hadn't dealt with those. I had just buried them so deep, I had forgotten about them. And slowly, there they were, creeping back into my mind with nightmares and night terrors and flashes of imagery, and it's hard. It's very hard. As I said, the medications work, but the best thing that's helped me is talking. Find a best friend. Find a mental health facility and get a counselor or a therapist or a caseworker, or find a friend or a family member, just anyone. But reach out. You're not alone. And you may not know it, or you may not realize it. You may not even want to believe it. But there's people that care. They love you, and they would be devastated without you. Maybe it's a child. Maybe it's a parent. Maybe it's just a pet. Or a friend. Or someone you passed along the street. But you will be missed. So please reach out. I just hope that this vlogging turns out to be something successful. I know I feel alone so many times, and I just want to help even one person. If my thoughts, my experiences, my tragedies can help save one person, or help one person even reach out, then I've been successful. And I'll continue. I'll continue for as long as this takes. So once again, my name's Tori, and I pray that this helps. I pray that it reaches the people it needs to reach. And I pray that in the meantime, it helps me. I just want to say, with much love, stay safe, reach out. And above all, know you're perfectly imperfect. And that's okay. I love all of y'all. Thank you. I hope you'll give this video a thumbs up. Definitely subscribe. I want this to reach as many people as we can, so let's get this going. Let's see what we can make this. Thank you again. Much love. See you next time.